ダンジャー俺は救いようのないクソったらだ死ねボックスハント
What's good, everybody? My name's Bonbon, and today I'll be showing you and teaching you how to get better at COD Mobile, especially how to rank up. Are you stuck in Pro, Elite, Masters? Actually, you should be watching if you're in Masters. Anyways, I have my top tips how to get better at COD Mobile. Alright, so here's number 1. This is probably the most important. Actually, these tips are all important, but this is a very important tip that will especially help you level up very quickly, and it is to squad up. If you can make a squad with your friends or with really good players that you met, squad up with them and rank up. It's good to especially squad up with those who are slightly higher in your rank range. So say for instance an Elite 4, even though you're Elite 1. Try to rank up with any high category or high ranking in your class. When you squad up, it's more easier to communicate. You can talk through Discord, talk on team chat, or through other Skype call, whatever you use. Communication is the #1 key to victory. I mean it. Because when everyone on the team works together, it's almost impossible to lose unless you suck. But communication is a vital skill if you have any chance of winning. Because the worst thing about ranking up is having a terrible team. Now we're moving on to number 2. Use meta weapons. Like, what is wrong with you? If you want to rank up using an M21, go ahead, but no one's stopping you. Guns like the Type 25, AK-117, Arctic 50, DLQ, use these weapons. S36, I mean, come on, everyone knows how OP that gun is. These guns are strong, so use them if you want to destroy your enemy team and make them rage quit. If you're not good with using the meta weapons, I strongly advise practicing with them, especially with the MSMC. It has very high recoil, but if you master that recoil, you will be a god at close quarter combat. I recommend using no sights, just as basic old iron sights. It's a little bit more manageable and it has a slightly faster aim down sight speed time, whatever. For the Type 25, just use good attachments. I'll probably make another video of good attachments to make or to attach to your gun. S36, don't be a camper, just use a gun and play it. I mean, it's already disgusting. If you can snipe, that is very important to have a sniper on your team. And last thing for meta weapons is, if you practice these weapons, it would be more rewarding and faster to level up, rather than just using the other weapons. Alright, number 3. This is a little overstated at times, but it is to practice. I'm not just saying practice in general, I'm saying warm up before you play your first game. Maybe jump into a team deathmatch on Nuketown. Practice your aiming. Try to get as much kills and hit all your shots. Practice your movement speed, which I'll cover in a bit. Familiarize yourself with the guns, maps, and how to just play the game itself. Practicing is so important because it builds muscle memory. And for a 4th tip, it is to play smart. As you climb higher in the ranks, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to just rush in and just swarm the enemy team. They're gonna be better and get smarter. So what do? You play smart. For instance, most of the times where you need to play smart is search and destroy. You can't just risk your 1 life that is given to you per round. You only have 1 life in search and destroy, so make the most out of it. Play smart. Camp if you have to. I'm not advising this or recommending this. I mean, of course I don't care. I just play for the kills anyways. I'm stupid. But this is a ranking video. I didn't say how to play like me. You can play smart on other game modes too. Domination, learn how to play point, control 2 flags at most if you're losing 3, but strongly just hold 2. Try to get B and hold it. To play smart in domination, it is essential that you learn the roles in domination. Not everyone can just go out and kill, because someone needs to protect, defend, you need the flag capturers, and you need the sweepers, the ones that go and kill. Typically, I play the role of defender because it's not about the kills, it's about the points. So just hold the flag as long as you can. And for our 5th tip, learn the modes. As I was saying, if you can learn how to play search and destroy, domination, team deathmatch is fairly simple but complicated at the same time. For team deathmatch, do not just rush in and try to get as much kills. Although the goal is to reach 50 kills first, you'll also make it so much easier for the other team to just pick you off if you're rushing in and you suck. Play smart, play with your team. That's what's called team deathmatch, not solo deathmatch. Play as a team, get the kills together, protect each other so that you don't lose anyone in the process. Domination, I already covered most of it, the general basics. Capture 2 flags at most, hold the point, play very defensive, try to get that B flag. It's very important. And if you just can't get the B flag, then take their spawn flag. You know, just constantly keep pressure so that they just don't camp B. And for search and destroy, I know many of you have very hard time ranking up in this game mode. It's kind of funny because this is my favorite game mode because it requires you to think. Every map is different, so it's important that you learn the maps and where is a good spot to hold lanes and watch the bomb. If you're a defender, watch the bomb site. Don't be stupid, don't push, because the whole goal is for you to protect the bomb site without the time running out. If you're planting the bomb, you still can't be aggressive. Although you really want to get that bomb off to put some pressure on the defenders, it's not worth it because if you just rush in, the defenders will be expecting you. You'll get picked off very easily. Push as a team, communicate which lane you're going to push and plant bomb. Switch it up, don't be predictable. Don't play in the open. Like, seriously, you want to get picked off by a sniper and watch the whole round dead? No. If you're losing badly in search and destroy, or if you have a hard time ranking up, yeah, I really don't know what to do. I'm just joking. That's why I'm here. Of course, search and destroy, it's not always an easy mode. There's always that try-hard sniper or MSMC user that's wrecking your whole team. I'm probably that sniper, but I don't know. Be creative, you know? Sticky mines, they're a pain in the ass. I hate them, but use them, right? If you're gonna be a sniper up on the roof, use sticky mines so that no one can get through. Do anything that will put you up in the upper hand. Do anything that will benefit you or for your rest of your team. And then there's Hardpoint, the mode that decides to come out as soon as I make this video. So in the process of this video, Hardpoint released, and it's not just a permanent mode, it released in ranked, which is, I don't know, I feel very mixed towards it because I've played Hardpoint in public matches, which is extremely fun, but when it comes to ranked, it can be rather annoying. My tips for Hardpoint is to memorize each point on the map. Every map has different points that you need to capture to gain points up to 150 first. So the best thing to do is be the first to capture every point. Like domination, there are roles in this game mode. I can only think about 2 actual roles, which is the capturers and the pushers. The capturers, they capture the flag. Their goal is to get to the point as fast as possible and gain the team points. Not only that, they're in charge of defending the flag and basically camping. They set up as much trophy systems as they want, protect themselves with war machines, miniguns. Now the Hive, which is a very good gun to use in Hardpoint, which I'll bring that up in a bit. That's the role of the capturer, and for the pushers, they basically prevent the other enemy team from capturing the flag. You don't have to have the entire team capturing the point. At least you need 1 or more. So as a pusher, your main goal is to kill and basically patrol the flag without actually being on the flag. You can be in proximity, or you can be at this enemy spawn just stalling just to help your team capture points. It's smart if you don't play next to flag and just push the team back so that they don't touch the flag, period. And for the new operator skill, the Hive, I highly recommend it. If you haven't gotten it yet, grind for it. It's very good. It's a slow reacting war machine trip mine, which is an actual beast because you can just place and shoot the mines on the floor. So as soon as the enemy touches it, they pretty much die. If it's in a room, you can just shoot hive grenades all over on the floor from every entrance, and you basically have the point for yourself for a whole 30 seconds. Also, other good score streaks to use on Hardpoint is the War Machine, Purifier, don't use Tempest, Sparrow is still okay, and the defensive shield is really good. I mean, if you want to play like a real douche, you just place it right at every doorway. My final tip for Hardpoint would be fight for that Hardpoint, man. Be the first team to get that, because the faster you can get those points, the more easily you can beat them. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I don't know what to say. The biggest thing that you must remember is memorize each point and the rotation cycle, because you want to beat your enemy to the spot first. Take the points and get the points. Simple as that. My sixth and final tip is to, if you haven't already, fix your sensitivity, and I'll be covering that in another video. Subscribe and be sure to keep your eyes up on that one. So, sensitivity, if you don't already have that locked down, then you shouldn't be playing ranked, just saying. Find your sensitivity that works for you, and if you don't know what to be looking for, I'll just give you a general outline of what you should be looking for, or adjusting your sensitivity to. No one's sensitivity is the same, because I'm sick of pro YouTubers that are giving away their sensitivity, because although it may help a few who have that same playstyle, it won't help everyone, because I'm a I'm a two-finger thummy player, whatever, and those sensitivities just don't work for me because it's way too high or way too low. What you should generally be doing is find your sensitivity that will feel comfortable with, right? You don't want it too high where you're doing 360s, and you don't want it too low where you can barely do a 90-degree turn with 5 swipes, right? I recommend being able to do a 180 turn with at least 1 swipe across your screen. That usually works for most games. You can turn it up higher or lower. Also, your HUD, it should be comfortable for you to play with and not overly exaggerated where it's almost impossible for you to play at all. But back to your sensitivity, my recommendation is to track a player's or something with your eyes and watch that. So what you're doing is you're focusing your crosshair on this target that you find. Pick any target. For example, I'm looking at this firing range target, and the whole idea is to track that target while moving left and right. Swipe across the screen to follow it, and if it's falling too behind where you can barely keep up with that target, then you should probably increase your sensitivity. If you are trying to track that target and you're just way too ahead of it, then you should probably lower it. The bottom line is to make your sensitivity to the point where you can smoothly track a target while moving left and right. Anyways, this is it for my ranking part of the video. I'm going to be making other tips and tricks, how to improve your gameplay, how to become a better player. Of course, you have to incorporate those tips to ranking too. These are just the basics. After you've learned how to master your movement speed, your aiming speed, or your aiming accuracy, I'll think of it. And anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope these tips help you. And other than that, peace out. Love ya. Bye.
ダンジャー俺は救いようのないクソだな死ねクソハント